Hey guys, welcome back at Rockplay for Minecraft. I hope you all doing fine. For the people that are new, make sure to subscribe, also comment if you want to help me out in this series. I will not only read them all, but I will also pick the best comments. And I have another comment of Ninuturu saying, Mob farm looks good. Nice windmill, I could never build something like that. Do you think you can make a water mill too? Now before I reply on that, I just want to explain you what we're going to do in this episode, and those are two main things. One, we're going to get a horse, more about that in a second. And a second, I want to make a front gate of the kingdom. I've got a very nice idea and I have been improving my building skills if it's about using blocks. More about that in a second. So just reply, thank you a lot for your nice comments. And a nice windmill, you could never build something like that. Well, you actually can do that. It only requires a lot of patience. And of course, a little bit of practicing. Do you think you can make a water mill too? Well, I think that is a very good idea for an episode. I have already got some plans for that. I think it's very nice to put a water mill into this kingdom. Now about the horse, I'm going to need to have a leash, and I actually got 2 leashes. And this is how I got them. Oh, what is that? Is that a leash? I'm going to need that. Quick. Leashes. Now I can get a horse to the island. Yes! Well, ain't that something, right? I was very lucky. So, I've been talking about improving my skills on building blocks. Now, just take a look at this wall down here. I have been using many different type of blocks just to create this beautiful wall down here. And I think it looks a lot better if you look at that wall down there. That just looks so much the same. And this is really what I wanted to do. And this is also the same thing we're going to use for the kingdom front gate. I have also updated this part already, and it looks so much more appealing. When you just stare at it, it's very nice. Got a little tree down here. This one looks a lot better than I had before down here, I guess. If not, then I need to experiment with these type of trees. I don't mind to have a few different type of trees. I mean, they look very nice, but it could be better, right? This is a savanna desert, so that's why these things grow down here. So at this moment, I'm trying to collect tons and tons and tons of stone, because I'm going to need to have a lot in order to just change this whole castle wall out here. And I'm actually glad that I don't got everything already finished up, and that I just start experimenting with that type of wall over there. This is something that I will do off camera. It's not going to be too much of a work because I got the whole basic setup. I just need to replace a lot of cobblestone and just, play around with it. I got here a better setup with cobblestone. These stones I have not really been using, and I don't know if I am going to use these. We might find a use for that. Here I got some gravel. I'm going to need to have a lot of gravel. I'm going to need to have a lot of andesite. And these stones is something that I'm going to need to bake up for, making into these stones, or just use those ones. I got like 2 furnaces that are currently baking a lot of stones. The automated cow farm is already working. I got up to 24 cows. I made a few babies, and the older one died. And I got a lot of leather and a lot of meat from it. It's super handy. I'm only going to need to move up the tweed farm. How do we make a saddle? Oh wait, it's leather horse. Huh? Okay, it's just not called a saddle at all. So here we go. 1 leather horse armor. So apparently you could just tame a horse by just keep sitting on it until he starts to become your friend. Well, not like that, but no, that's not what I wanted to do. I think I just need to have an empty slot. So at some point, if he throws us off, just calm down, just let him know we ain't bad. Just want to be friends. And we sit on it again. And at some point we should receive an achievement. Yes, this horse is ours. And when we get off, we should be able to, put a nice saddle armor onto it. What are saddles? Oh. But can I now move? I cannot move the horse, but Oh, that's all inventory stuff. We need to figure out how to fix the saddle, but we can do grab him and take him with us. Beautiful horse. And I believe in order to breed them, we're gonna need to have carrots, so yeah, I'm gonna take a few plenty of horses along the way. If I'm not wrong. It comes with us. And yeah, carrots. We need to find a village, or we need to be lucky with a trader. And I need to figure out how I can farm them myself. Maybe you place one and then multiply and grow around it, or you need to place one and then when you farm it you get two. No, the leash. Wait. The leash is also on the bottom of the ocean. Snap, I think. Oh boy, this is real bad. Come on, get in here. You just wait here. Okay, let me see if I can find this leash. Yeah, there it is. Okay, whoo. I'm glad everything goes up again. Alright, so we are home. Now I need to get this beautiful indoors. I'm just going to remove this thing to just make it myself a little more easier. Now the test comes. Can you get in here? Can you? No, it doesn't seem like. It, okay, it needs to go into a place with... It is too wide. That is good enough for our front gate. There we go. And then you can just put it stuck here. That's a beautiful horse. Ah, our trader's here too. You have something interesting. White dye, white tulip, red sand. Red sand? That sounds interesting. Yeah, but I don't need. Alright, I've just been checking out on Wiki, and it explains a lot why I cannot craft it. Apparently, crafting a saddle in this game is not a thing. Still though, there are 3 different ways how you can get a saddle. That is finding it in a chest in an underground dungeon, finding it in a chest in a nether dungeon, or you need to be lucky and find one while fishing. Now it is a little bit strange how you can craft armor and stuff for horses and not a saddle, but I think it's a very nice challenge though. So in this case you can already guess how I'm going to do it, because finding a dungeon is something you need to be lucky with, I would just say. Right, just some idea popped up in my head how I can make 2 doorways and still make the whole structure look like okay with the pathway. Oh, look what we have here. These dudes, and they are in the water. Oh, a lot of them. Get over here, one by one. Are you going that way? This is why I need a bow and arrow. Man, these dudes. At one point the whole canal will be filled up with these dudes. I should have just replaced it with lava, you know? Anyhow, let's feed some cows. And now you see them dying. But everything gets collected automatically. There you go. A lot of meat, a lot of leather. The first cobblestone, then gravel, and andesite. Let me just leave that as last, and then normal stone here. Alright. I am gonna build it outwards. So first we will start off with cobblestone. I'm gonna make it a little bit big, not too big. I think something like this could do to go around. We're actually not going to make, well, we are, just for the looks. I want you of that, want you of that. We'll start off here. Look at them. Bunch of silly full-grown men being into the water. But this is the idea. So cobblestone is down because cobblestone has a very darkish color, and then we would put on something like this that has a little bit a lighter color, and then we would put on something that's even more lighter. So from distance it really looks like there's debris on the wall, and this really gives a foundation idea, just like this. That's how I kinda learn how I should have done this in the first place with the castle wall. You can just place a door like this, and then the horse can go in and out, and we don't destroy the OCD in this way. Yes, it is a little bit different than usual. I know if I place 2 doors here, it's going to eat me for days. And one thing for sure, I also want to do, each building is going to get 1 bed and of course a working station. So I'm going to also need to have one down here, because now if it's getting nighttime I need to go forward and backwards to get some stuff done. It's a lot easier if you got my stuff here. Right, so for the front gate, my idea was actually to just build something out of wood. You know what, I'm just gonna make it 1 bigger. Like you have those big castle doors that just go open, and then sometimes in the big castle door there's like a normal door. Just if you need to get out of it, you don't need to open the whole door. It costs a lot of work. Let's see if the top is now. I think the top needs to get off. It's just a touchy too much. Yes, that's looking a lot better. So all we're going to need to do right now is just give some changes to the whole structure. Now, of course, you're not going to put everything the same. Sometimes you can just put one of these, and then you can just put 2 normal stones like this. I want to have one like this. But I don't want to make the roof straight onto it. That is something I've never seen before. I'm going to do it like that. And then the roof can go on top of that. It's going to be a high front gate tower. Now sometimes you can also have a little cobblestone like that. Remove this one and then put a gravel on top. And the side down here. It's okay, I'm just leaving that one as it is. And how about 2 gravel? Because the wall has been pushed up here. 2 stone, 3 stone, 4 stone like that. And actually one important thing also not to forget, sometimes you just need to break an open piece somewhere. And just bring in the top stones. I just put in a few, I've been doing that right down here, like a top stone. Just give it also a little bit of a change. Right, this is how it looks so far from the front. Now normally a gate would be inwards, or at least it gives it a little bit more depth, because this looks very plain. Just gonna do this very simple. I'm just going to make some nice corners onto here. Add some gravel. And the side. Just you know, make it look like it's been sunken in down there. If we can make this a little bit in the same style, going like that, right? Let's just make a little line. Alright, you just look through the scaffolding here, but I think it starts to look very nice already. I don't want to make like a gigantic tower on this, because, you know, this is something you need to look over the edge. Who is there? Maybe I will later on. I just have to, you know, play stuff, get some ideas, as I probably need to make a nice edge down here. Also going to need to find a way how to get a stairs onto there. I think I have a slight of an idea. I need to make a stairways that goes up somewhere here, and then the other way around needs to go up there for some reason. Of course I need to make a little bit of a edge down there. In this case I'm going to keep it simple. I still would like to have like a bendy shape up there. Alright, so I'll guess we just need to see where I'm going to need to place something, because 1, 2, 3. Ran out of stones. I am going to need to pass real quick. Ah, guys are slow. That's the whole thing with crossbow. Crossbows can shoot very powerful and precisely, but they're very slow in reloading too. We've got 8 fire arrows, some fire arrows. These dudes are in the water though. Nothing. Just ignore me. Hey. There's one more thing we are going to need to do. Something that I should have done a while ago. We're going to make our own banner. There we go. 10 and 25. Right, so let's add in. You know what? Let's start off with one banner here. And start off with red, I guess. So now we got all kinds of available things here. What would be nice? I mean, this is very simple, very nice. So I'll guess the black stuff is what will, color it. You can just, keep it simple like this, and then make one line yellow. You need to keep in mind that it's this side. Place them back in, get the yellow, and then no, it's okay, so it fills in the white and not the black. This one. So this is gonna be my banner. I'm just gonna keep it very simple for now. Of course, for the OCD figurinos, it might look a little bit out of range. I mean, if you place this here, it looks very nice with this, but then if you place this here, it looks the other way around. But that is how things are with flags. Let's flags all the way. It colors it a bit up. I think it's gonna be super cool. I'm going to think very well about what kind of flag I want to do. Something equal, something OCD friendly. That already looks a lot better. So let me know down below in the comment section, what do you think of the new way of laying around stones like this? You might have seen it before at other YouTubers. Let me know if you have an idea which kind of flag I should take. And if you're new, then subscribe. And thanks for watching.